Say what would that on your bibi a friend nipple confusion. Yeah. Say akra num nipple. No mama nipple chair. Na oh man the feeding bottle. No why confused? Cause why used to the nipple? Medically, we have friend nipple confusion. Sana mommy boy eti. Mommy's boy eti. Ne mama e bibia mano. The whole life. Inti do stage bi a ose oye obema no to be separating them unto me. Why confused? Odwen say still oye akra na ne mama e bibia mano no. Okay? Inti na you have to be very careful when it comes to mommy's boy. Mommy's boy obema want me take a decision because ne mama aye bibia man from the infancy onim se ne seniama onim se ne ye bibia onim se ne no aduane onim se ne ye hwefie bibia ne mama na e man because mama no e de na ye ne husband mama na say no most of the mothers are omu raise this mommy's boy no omu nsheda any husbands so our husband pa the husband any akra life husband na e busy into onu na o training akra no you know say mothers a training a men become emotional, they become bitch made. Most of the guys are omo maame a training omo no they are bitch made. Okay, on shada anyo obema or your ba bema instead of so or logical no or emotional or she trousers na bo biafu and so or oba. You see? Enti obe man out is you see the thing is that you cannot be a family man, you cannot be a husband because you are handicapped. Tembi amekase obe ma oni madie efia de yempo or a handicap and now your oba na ko ware na bebre because because na say bet mato aduane wabontin da bia na bet mato aduane nanse nsuo totoyi. Imagine say ukun wo fie foodstuff ofie wajan kola no amano ba ontumi enye aduane man kola no nsuo nso to nso wo abonten baby wo night shift what you say na nsuo nso to na kola no bebre because wakofa obema odum hweye and because enye hwe but in certain instances you realize say a big deal. Most of the mommy's boy if you marry them they become a burden because no yajeje ne so onim hweye. Ne mami na bibia ma no. In fact, ne mami po na dream ma no. Most of the guys now, mommy's boys no. Mami na dream mo. It is all worry na bibia ne mami. Obema wo abehye ne mami ase. In fact, onu nyina ekohye ne mami ase because mother bi ono ma ni fie na owo no. Onu ne control bibia. Obema mpo ofie ho. Father no ho ba oye oba hokoni. Nti waya ma ne ma ne mema nyina hu se on the authority no ono na asem ye fine na nti se sa obema we ne maame tete ne sa se wa ware no na mu make decision po owi a okọ ne maame ho koka kire no e ma ne maame agi atum ansa na obekọ ka kire ne wife say okay decision na ye no me maame aye den agi atum. You see e don't na onko e ware mommy's boy no because who are mommy's boy it will go against you. Okay, obema onto mean can no to the mother. That's a mommy's boy even when the mother is wrong. Obema be on man ne mama here mistake mpo oni authority be as because no because usro ne mama mpo ne mama asem na e fine. You see ne mama asem na e fine ono no say ne mama can e fine nti you'll be competing with the mother. Every day you'll be complaining about the mother. Now, mommy, why? Because every mommy's boy, the mommy they the first wife. Yeah, mommy's boy be the mommy they the first wife. The mother is the first wife, and you can never do anything about it. The mommy and they the first wife, and because the mommy and the first wife, bibia ni a ne maame na oye priority. Okay, and you are never going to be happy. Most of this mommy's boy, you know, omo maame no end up destroying their marriage. See, because you see, maame no to me ba aware nim ebe take a decision, and that decision stays because ne ba na oye obema no on na control sa obema no. Nti wo oba no sa maame no decision no na final. And I was talking to this girl or Taifa, okay, a friend me, the husband maame aba obufi or Taifa. Sisi a maame no na o control kitchen ho. Nti ne husband ko adwuma o dika no ma ne maame ye aduane. Nti ne maame ye aduane wi a o cheche bi e de ma ne yere no. You see, can you imagine say your mother-in-law abe invade o kitchen? Ono na o ye aduane e cheche bi ma o yede. You see, because your mommy's boy, it is wrong. But on to me can't tell the mommy say, no, ma, this thing is wrong. The mommy na in charge. And meti no, mommy na raise 8 children. Emema, we go mu nyina wari nti aka we ya ongu na wari a o ba bi go wari no because our mom member nyina ya mommy's boy. The man nyina aye mommy's boy. Now on the here in charge. Adia obeka no na final. Girl they say oni niku don bedu mana mame na pie ho afa ne bansi mi hia o be ya ade mame like on don kimpo. It's like on the boundaries. Ada say oko worry sa obema na they don't have boundaries. So when it comes to their mother, the mother does not have boundaries. The mother will be popping her nose in your affairs as if and a warrior. And you can't do anything because on their control the baby man. On their control bibia of you on Entina uyo oba u date obema. Mama de or any same mama de in secret uyo obema tie. U worry oba make sure say na duane be ye wode. Because oba bia e wode we also know the duane adapt to the cooking of your wife because it's an insult. So we catch say oba say me mama onye ni sin wo also ye ni sin o mama nye standard yewo how obia no na duane aduane skills yo how obia no na duane o mama dia nye standard e wo se o ma otang e used to your wife's food so o mama aduane ye oda tan mama ho enware that is o mama aduane pe na be oda but tan mama ho enware imagine say a wife catch that or say or person who yet say ne papa. How will you feel? Wife catch or say or person who yet say ne papa. How will you feel? You will not feel good. And foul mommy, aduane ne o mommy niema emba relationship nim. You've met a girl ne steady, unso steady no. Mon steady mo ho na mon blend. Niema bia o person osua no mon sua. But you also need to accept on also the lifestyle. Also accept it on also near ope. Enko fa o mami adie embam o mami nye standard. O mami nye standard. Some of you remember mo mami aduane nye de but what is that ma chenti eyo de. Ena omo de tete wonti eyo de. Your mother's cooking is not that special because when diama aka otang nti eyo de. You need to adapt to new ways. Me say me nko worry enko ka che me yire say wadiane na nye some maame de. Mpese me di maame aduane a o se me tram maame fi. Me fi achenti me ru fi say ne maame po enu aduane. I've forgotten. But you need to adapt. You need to acclimatize yourself with a wife aduane ne ntende oye ne nyama. Because oba no so ba na or the papa aye standard emawa. You be angry. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. You see? Entina, oba, be very careful. Say unko landing up with a mommy's boy. Unko date a mommy's boy. Oh, worry no. Who obema no or a mommy's boy? Johnny. Because I've seen men your mommy's boys mommy manipulate sa ma worry egu. After some years, no, they've regretted because they realize, on mommy no dioma bro. Why? Because they thought say their mother is always right. And mommy's boy feels say the mommy is always right. Now, to me you're wrong. It is all can be a channel pie, also confirm me or ne mommy. Ho. Because no one can say no, only confident, to me making choices via Sarah mommy not no. To me making any better choice via no. Or your mommy's boy. Yeah, or your mommy's boy. And oh, I had the man, you have to be very careful. Me tell me, Yamekase. Oh, worry Obama, not only or your mommy's boy. That means he cannot be a leader. Until that these days, most of the guys, because they are raised by their mothers, they are looking for women who will take care of them. What's it saying? Abapa titino. Obama person or provide a protect a create the home. And a man no ne. Lead na mema na show masi because obema na okoko ware no or your mommy's boy nti ono no ne mama na control no nti oware wa ofele se also wo na o control bibia wa hwe ya wo na wo behwe no and most of these men they tend to be burdens. Yeah, they tend to be burdens. What is because mama na say no mama no ama na anye obema, and this is what you have to understand. You can't obi a mommy's boy onye mommy's boy because odode mami o. Obema bia dode mami. Obema on dode mami no. A red flag. Mommy's boy eye obema ne mami ejimi no. Watebe no. Wa nye develop. Enti ontumi ndwen ma ne ho. Just ne mami na dwen ma no. Ne mami ejimi no. Timlele. Wajimi no. Enti say when to men develop ye a fully grown man. Enti or you more emotional or so oba or you bitch maid on your real man. Enti say oko worry na on to be making decision po wo oba no say na ma me ni wu a wo na also your oba so your bema. You see? Oh yeah, mommy's boy. Enti and obehu young guy oko worry but that's you feel. Because or your mommy's boy, onimpo se obema or your obema there, you have to provide for your family. And basic things like accommodation are part of the requirement or your obema. But seneye ka che say, oh yen ko tra me mama ni papa fie, omo ti hobi obekọ because or your mommy's boy. Onye nimpa or your obema or your responsible with my jina ho say me leader me hwefie. The whole life no ne mama ne leading no and say obi an leading na no why useless. So if you go and marry such a man somebody need to lead him. That's very useless. What I say oko warrior hwesa ne ma we nyina o your ba e very important. Other than that you will be frustrated and eventually your marriage will collapse. Because the mother will make sure say marriage will collapse. Because a better time be you will fight back because over say mama no manipulate mo, mama no control relationship no. Mama so who say oh yeah difficult to obema ne ba ne jail. Yeah, obema ne ba ne jail because on the call it short no. Ne ba ne enyi o but onjin to mu say e o se ofi ne mama ho no ko bo ne bra. On to me so because only that confidence they say or no better about the bra without the mother and the baby ma baby mama or the mama I think it will be no or tell friend mommy papa pay mo yeah or tell friend mommy mama near me yeah me ma no say brefie so bad be kum bra ma brefie me twen o mama o ha o twen o de meka mama yeah omuna omkodi nko asem na judge sentence o ma na tiatiem mama o ba jimi atim lele o ba jimi kwalonto o ba jimi ne mama atebe no enti saudi kwara asem po onim se ne mama o ho ne mama be cover no tim lele yeah enti your bar, you're very careful because a man be I worry this mommy's boys they are struggling. Obama on ye ready say obey Obama because every day of felicity mommy also a be a man. Yeah, nipple confusion. Why you use the mother's nipple into time when you impone oh man for he's not accepting new things. Why use the mother's nipple? Why use the mother's breast? Every day he wants to go back to the mother's breast. Into Onida. Why use the mother's breast? Timlele. Enti who introduce ade a I mature da man mpo an also kokko bisa na maame ma omsi saying ma omsi saying we jime tim lele kwalonto. Yeah, and who worry no man, you know some of the guys you are dating are like that. Some of the guys you are dating they are like that. I'm your mommy's boy. Yeah, or going to me can't no to the mother. Yeah. Until every day the mother and the baby and when say oh relationship mo na mother no na control relationship na ebema even the sisters of your husband will also join. Yeah, we won't say mother no and sisters no are joining gangs against the wife because omo who say omo nua bema no he's not in charge. The woman say every day no ono maame no ni ope na happy wo fie. Yeah, and the same mother bom paye say ne baba ebe worry obi ne baba be pa control ni kun ba ono pese ne baba ma no o control na worry. Yeah, mothers be all my oma say oma mema and omu control oma mema aware. You see, some other way all say ne ba bema aware no obo mpaye say ne ba benya kru a ne ba ne be control ni kru no on the bibia amra ne side. Yeah, intina uyo oba na ko ware a obema oye mommy's boy avoid him. Don't say me consistent untumi sesano. Never dream of say obema ne pene maame otie ne maame nye say opene maame asem o na me kai no ye mema ye nyina pe maame asem. Mommy's boy timlele obema ye jimi no ontumi make a decision just ne maame na bibia ma no. Ni maame na bibia ma no without ni maame ontumi nye anything. Ni maame na bibia. Ni maame castle omeku mpo oba beku on question. Ono onim say maame right or wrong. Once ani maame akane de ni maame. You see that thing? Yeah. Uyo oba avoid this kind of males. Yeah. They will never help you. And they will never take you to your promised land. Because they are not going anywhere. And most of them are bitch mates. They can't bitch mate out here. Obama, or to say oba, or emotional, or sentimental. I mean, they no complaining. Or so oba every day, or holding on to grudges. On fact, someone check. Munya asempo na mo ye niema bi mpo o se na busuafo na ne maame ete cause he is not his own man ono onye the own man obi na control no ne maame na control no. Yeah, and if you don't take care ubonhu se ma ware no maame no e control himself robot. You see. So this is what I want to tell you. You should avoid this kind of men. Obema ne maame na control no. Enye obema odo de maame o. Ye na ye do ye maame. Obema on develop ye ne maame na also che ne also oye on develop ye on develop to become a fully grown matured man ne maame agimi no wadi 40 years wadi 35 and so ne maame na che ne also oye on sakra on develop it to become a real grown imago, a real grown man, fully grown imago. Yeah. You over bread. Oh, you're about bread. You over bread. Because mina issue be in my previous marriage. Now your court no, na mami who same be brave. Ye pia ya me driver no, mami to chance yo. Tinima we nyina esi wa wari mu na mante. I'm saying, ma, my warrior, me can't answer going so. In your court to panka, won't answer way. In some view on my, me mamma tea. Our court, but not a sure my warrior. Man can't tell you that. Tim le, Obama or your mommy's boy, be pian, mammy Betty. Only the dampona, umian, sure, not sure I am here, ni ma, me sure. Oh no, I dare your person, Kuana. Oh yeah, but I'm in for social and your mouth, but I'm in for social and your mouth. Ma, me sure. Ma, come here, I think. Fabra, I'm in your mouth, yo, mama. Jimmy. Where Jimmy. Jimmy. Yeah, where Jimmy? I said, what Jimmy? Timpacho, we all bow ha, you be chum never be brave. But chum never be brave because you see, Unia Obama, or ye bold and confident, Obama or vision. Because we are bad to me. Also, nya Obama or no aircon adventure, no what follow no. But Oko share Obama or your mommy's boy, she need any so. In fact, one mom no be follow. Cause ya antitene se onwa enye ne de bema. Ya titene se on depending on obi. Enti se o worry na wo be ye oba sanso aye obema no no follow. And you will never feel fulfilled because to me enye se obema. So you try to become like a man. Wa na sanso ye mother, sanso ye father because onipa wakofa no. Ya training is say omeye father. Still oye Accra baby info. Yes, still oye Accra baby info. Waiting for 10 years and so until we making another decision. Can you imagine how terrible it is? Say only Obama or why on want to be making another decision just a kubisa na mame and I need animal ma. Can you imagine? Like on one in a dream. Yeah. Okofa, mommy's boy, and that's how you're going to experience for the rest of your life. Be near, just obey the channel, or no one far people, just in the mammy that confirm me. Mano. No mammy cassie, more on yet, meanwhile, no, be not on enough 5 minutes dadao, but the mammy said more on yet. Can you imagine? Being with such a man. I met some sister or say ni kun mamia manipulating ni kun sama or my warrior jai. After 10 years, na ni kuna who said, as I demand manipulate you know, because your mama's boy. Or your mama's boy. Nene mama can be a finer. Or bear ma. Nene mama can be a finer. Or your bema before. Because my mother is not perfect. Me never do my man. This one you are wrong. No, but part of you, Ramati. Mommy, you're wrong. This one that you are wrong. Sometimes it's not about me. Minium, any omukunum na omerium, can't say me now. Mammy be room no cabina, baby, air home. Mama, you're wrong. Man, no, this thing you are wrong. You should leave them alone. This one, you don't have to come in. No, mommy, so you're mate. I'm your firstborn. No. This one you are wrong. No. You don't have to go there. What cross boundary? You know what I say? Obama on to me, yes, sir. No, mommy, you're wrong. Go to because man, with due respect, with the uncle ye. What I say? Because me, mommy, from what? Mama, me apologize. Oh, for my man, so I be apologize. Yeah. Mommy from what? Because what from what about you? Kona ko apologize. Me so from mommy, I ko apologize. Obi and the lame. What I become me mommy's boy, me a hard guy. Meaning when to involve my mother and when to solve my own problems. Obama bi odma onim sa ne mami a manipulating from infancy, a brainwashing no. Nti ofini say ne mami nka ho mpo a ontumi nye. You see? Ofini say ne mami nka ho mpo a ontumi nye. Nti only mommy's boy eko warrior it's like living in a house with no curtains. Yeah. Nyama oni ni ye nyina egu abonten ne mami nim. Nra onni da ya uma ne hwa ye ne ye nyina ne mami nim. Ade bia ne ho a ewo ne life a ne mami enim. Yeah. Sana mami no abrain washing kwala no amanipulate omo. So they can't detach themselves from their mama. Yeah. They can't detach themselves from their mama. And mommy's boys, no, their mother is like their mama bear. Only mama bear or you're overprotective. Overprotective. Mama bear. Until do baby don't a little bear run away. Because them I mean baby no or show. Onya who's a old brain in banipe or baby coon. That's how those mothers they train their children. They are like the mama bear. They are overprotective. Until almost managing to be make a decision on their own. They need their mothers. Most men are like that. Ne mami overprotective. Baby are also ojai ne badman ne bana no. Or person who better ne bana worry no on make a decision. I can remember me a friend oba koni. Yeah, most of a mana on my year on my mama mommy's boy no oba ni. I think said there is this friend saying movie be I'm share in the 90s Tyrese. No in my minute baby boys saying almost you just the baby boy, you know the real mature. But then mommy feel no kwasi asem ko on to me fear. And that's one thing about mommy's boy. They can't leave the nest. What were you post still? I call the man and I'm anya me then mam say brefe man no bank could be send open no do no coffee. Yeah, you're just a baby boy. You're not the real mature. Others bibi anya no call the man ho. Bibi to the pen what mama obema bibi to no obi me na mama on to me stay without a mother. To me stay without the mother. Bibi a mama. What were you doing? Now he is missing the nest. Otumi dwane kɔ ne maame ho ma na nsan dwane ono me mpekura ma na maame ya dwane ma no yeah oh adan o ma wafon hwehwehwe a wo ha to mu adan wo yiri de de no de ye o wo yiri de de no de ye o ma no aso onu abanku bi na makonu anu ya mi hwe sa mama sa oba we nso de obeku o adan yeah. Mama's boy. Yeah. Mama's boy. Otumi ndwen. Ne mama nka ho a, otumi ndwen wa jime. Yeah. Oba we de obeku o. Ma, bibi ani anu ante mama. What if 35 o, 40 years o, wa jime. Yeah. Until we oba you very careful. This mama's boys. Oko worry na you are never going to be happy. Mama ni bet tramba ni Jesus sa anto awari ni begu. And let me tell something. Mama no omo mani njida. Obet tramba ni Jesus sa because on na all control relationship no. Send them come from the beginning. Obema ne shede maame ase. Nti obema won so wakoko shede maame ase. Obema ne shede maame ase. Obema won so akofye ne maame ase. And before I end this relationship, mama's boy enye obi odo ne maame o. Obema bia do ne maame. In fact, uko worry obema on the maame a red flag. Mama's boy, obema ya antiti the year, we are one develop ye, still when you so or shede maame ase a ontumi ndwen, onye complete man, ontumi ndwen, just shede maame na ebibia ma no, ontumi ndwen, enti shede maame and directing na onim ba bia okọ. Timlele, oye Jimmy, oye kwalonto. Owari mpo a just shede maame na che no, ne also oye kwalonto. What I say, or no, near friend of mommy's boy. Untumi ndwen. Wo. I worry. And so just the mommy the planning man. Utumi ne ye planning say omo ma ko school way. Na the mommy said no, or no per school way. Na I was say or no be man utie ne mommy school na also the man ko no. No forget ni on ne ye planning ye no. Yeah, or ye timlele. Oye kwalonto, oye Jimmy, timlele. Yeah, oye timlele. Yeah. Until your bar, you're very careful. Yeah. You're very careful. Yeah. Until we na me babe kan ye no. Yeah. Yeah. Until nyame nhira mo. But you bet my bam ya bon komo. Wa this who assembly about mommy's boy, you know. Yeah, you are invited. Mommy's boy. You're just a baby boy. You're not a real mature.